Hey everyone, welcome to Fuckcast number 35.
35? I thought you were going to come in with like a fucking rock star, man.
Oh,
yeah, 35! Alright, we don't have very good rock voices.
No, I don't think I'd be a very good lead screamer.
We couldn't bring it back. Like, I don't think we could bring hair bands back, man.
I think you can bring hair bands back.
Well, we'd have
I think
to
that'd be kind of cool.
All right, well, we're going to work on that this week then.
That's
you and me.
That's going to be our weekend project?
Weekend project, start a hair band.
I was going to build a birdhouse, but I guess we're
Audible to
learn how to be lead screamers. Okay.
Can we both be lead screamers? Like, are we both going to start?
I don't know. I think we should, maybe trade off songs so we don't burn our vocal cords out.
If we can tandem duo
you want
hair band lead singer, we'd be the best band ever. Like, our ballads would just always have like two of us just going crazy.
We would harmonize with our...
All right,
well, let's get this shit show started.
Speaking of duos or being on stage in a hair band, your topic was war. So imagine if we're in a hair band and we're like, there's like a behind the scenes VH1, the war between Romine and Jaffe, just fucking a hair band.
Well, listen, I wasn't thinking of band rivalries when I came up with war because I actually just got done watching 2 seasons of Game of Thrones. So they're like every single person's at war in Game of Thrones. Every single person has someone out to get them. Like every single person is like, oh,
what is your point?
I want his head on a spike. And then like the next person is like,
yeah, but
hey, this guy crossed me. I want his fucking head on a spike.
Don't give away spoilers though. You're just
saying people in general want people's heads on spikes a lot.
So what is your point? You wanted to talk about it, or
I want to talk about just the idea of war and like what does that mean?
Okay, I just want to know, what does war mean? That's how deep you want to go? Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know the reason for war. Like, people say like women or religion.
How big does a battle have to be before it's considered a war?
17 people. No? Is that still a battle? What is a war?
Like, if your volleyball team beats up the next volleyball team, is that war? Is there war happening, or did that just a volleyball team kicked another guy?
Yeah, because back in the day, there were wars before countries and shit like that. Like
Like a caveman tribe versus another caveman tribe, or
war? How many cavemen have to fight how many cavemen for it to not be a battle?
They want to get the
anymore?
Cave, but they're not going to let the fucking other cavemen down by the river.
Two medieval countries, like when the Middle Ages invaded fucking Egypt or something like that. That was a war, right?
Yeah, but okay. I think war can be big or small. When I think of war, I think it's like an ongoing fight. It's not like
that's what I'm saying. Two hair metal band guys just always trying to out-sing each other is a good war. That's
dude, Senna
was race car driving.
It was his buddy he was like the second
dude.
Biggest guy was on his team. He was at war with his own team member.
Yeah, it's like a lifetime battle. Or a long battle.
You could be at war with lots of things.
So his war is not determined by the size, but it's determined by the distance.
Yeah, I'd say it's an ongoing thing. And like the bully who always picks on the kid in school, like all throughout these years, that's a war that goes on.
So like when a sportsman is like, oh, what do you think about the Dallas Alligators? He's like, I fucking hate them. We've been at war for 20 years. Fuck those Texas assholes.
Well, I think also the other thing about the word war is like I have got a rivalry with this person, because I think a rivalry means that you still respect each other.
Oh, okay.
But I think war means like
you just want to fucking kill him.
Yeah, it's to the
obliterate.
Whatever problem that you have is to the point where I want to kill you now.
You're right. Okay, so we figured out that size is a factor. Yep. Distance is a factor, and like
I think length. Length is.
I thought distance and length are the same thing.
Like a 10-year war.
We're talking about hatred. Like amount of hate is a factor.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
there's many different factors that go into it, but I think whatever your feud is at, whatever your problem is, if it gets to the point where you want to kill someone and kill their whole family and kill all the people that are supported by them,
that's like
a war. That's a war.
Should you take a step back and reevaluate why they make you so angry?
War's pretty serious. I mean, how many people have you ever said like, if you cut me off in traffic,
we're at war.
You and I are at war.
In today's
I want your head on a spike.
China cuts off Europe and fucking they're at war.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Oh, hey, we're not going to give you any more oil. Like, oh, hey, well, now we're at fucking war because I'm taking that back.
You and me almost had a war tonight if we would have escalated, which was, hey, have you guys been drinking the Code Red? Like, someone's like, oh, have you been drinking the Code Red? And we're
Listen, let the record show that I have not drank Code Red.
So a war almost started in our house. So we could have escalated that too quickly.
Yeah, it would turn into a fucking reality show because we'd be like, oh, hey, man, McKay, listen, I want to form an alliance with you against our other roommate.
Our other roommate, we're gonna fucking team up against this guy because this code red shit is gone too far.
It's gone too far. We need to take him out.
No, we live in a peaceful environment. Because I was like, hey, did you drink code red? And you're like, no. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, dude, I think that, listen, close your eyes for a minute, okay?
All right.
I always like when I do these where I make you close your eyes.
That's creepy, but
yeah. All right. Imagine just like your morning routine getting up. You get up and like what? You brush your teeth.
Do you want me to describe it or just imagine it?
Yeah, just imagine your head. So I'm going to describe it in some nice soothing sounding voices. And then you're going to just picture it in your head, a nice fluffy cloud puffing
Do the users have to close their eyes?
Yeah, everyone at home, all the listeners at home, close your eyes
too. Close your fucking eyes.
All right, so imagine waking up in the morning. You don't have any responsibilities. You don't really have to go to work. You can just lay in bed for a little bit longer. Your sheets were just clean, so they had that nice, clean, smelling feeling to them. The sun is outside, but you can feel the warmth, but it's cold in your room, so you need the covers on to keep warm. And you just lay there. You have nowhere to go. And then you wake up, you make yourself some breakfast, watch some TV, brush your teeth, comb your hair, get dressed, maybe go play outside for a little bit. Well, if we were at war, that would not happen. You'd wake up and they'd be like, oh, hey, we got to go catch another fucking rat because we're out here stranded in the middle of the desert or whatever, and we're at war.
You mean if the country was at war, you couldn't have that beautiful morning that you just described?
I'm saying, like, let's just say fucking paratroopers came in here from one of the Koreas, probably North Korea. Probably North Korea, right?
Probably North Korea. Definitely North Korea.
Yeah, South Korea just has fucking Gangnam Style.
I thought they were chill as fuck. Yeah,
right.
They're all about having a good time.
Yeah, when they say like K-pop, K-pop is definitely South Korea.
Is that a racist thing? Like, is North Korea really that bad, or do we just?
I don't know. I don't think has anyone ever been there?
Is there such thing as a North Korean like superstar, like a pop star or a movie star? Or they not let people do anything?
It's just no music,
no music, no TV, only parachute into USA.
You learn how to kill American scum is all.
So you couldn't get your cereal in that beautiful morning if we were being invaded.
Yeah. So close your eyes again, and now imagine that you wake up because you hear a fucking auxiliary shell going off in the air, and there's fucking bombs going all over the place, and maybe you get rushed up and you say, hey man, listen, we gotta leave right away.
No, dude,
you're like, but I've made friends in this little village here, and we've been training here for the last 2 weeks, and I love it here. But like, no, we gotta fucking go.
Dude, you don't have to worry about any of this, dude, because war will never be like that again. War now is just, if we got to a point where just nuclear bombs, dude. Like, if another world war happens, it's just nuclear bombs. Like, because everyone we fight now doesn't fight against us. They're like fucking Taliban people and people who don't have like major weapons. But if we went to war with like Europe or China, like they would just nuke the fucking. It would be a nuke war. So yeah, we couldn't have your cereal. You couldn't have your beautiful morning if war happens, and so we have to prevent it.
Well, yeah, we have to prevent it. But I mean, honestly, when you see movies and stuff like that where there's like the evil tyrant, I'm always thinking to myself, when the evil tyrant, especially when he has he captures the people in the movies, and he's like, all right, you want to hear my plan for world domination? I'm like, these fucking henchmen.
Well, they go with it, right?
Dude, these fucking henchmen all go along with it. Even like in Game of Thrones, when like the advisors and stuff like that, like this guy's evil, like people aren't really like that. That's a movie. That's something to make it more interesting.
You don't think there's real henchmen?
Well, I think there's real henchmen and stuff like that, but I'm always
thinking
if you're an evil person, you're like, oh, my plan is to rule the world, and we'll be the only two here, and the henchmen here, that'd be like, wait, so it's going to be just you two guys? And we're all just going to die. Why am I here? Why am I pressing the button to launch your rockets or helping you fucking fly your spaceship?
Maybe he's been slighted his whole life, and this evil genius dude has got some money and is like, hey, dude, you've been kicked around your whole life. You're just a big dumb idiot. Well, how about a chance to get back at everyone? Oh, by the way, here's $100,000. You'd be like, all right, well, this is kind of cool.
You say he just like shops around for like fucking prisoners and stuff that have nothing else to lose?
Has there ever been a henchman that's not been really good at martial arts or really dumb? Like, has there ever been like this really suave henchman? No, it's always the evil genius is suave and the hero is suave, and the henchmen are just like really great at martial arts.
Just disposable, yeah.
Just disposable.
They get taken out with one punch, and they just like lay there for a little bit. Like, you knock when a hero goes into a building and they punch people, when they're like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna punch this guy and then I'm gonna drag him in the closet.
Why are the
How
henchmen
does that-
evil too? Yeah, because if you were like amazing at like martial arts or something, would you just go do karate like UFC or something? You know, you don't have to be a henchman, little guy. You know what I mean?
I would just stop at every single person before I kick him across the face and be like, listen, man, I don't want to sound like an asshole or too arrogant, but I'm fucking James Bond. Have you heard of me?
I would go the
Like,
other
I'm
route.
going to
I would
shoot
go
you in your head or I'm going to punch you out. Either way,
You're better than this.
yeah.
That's
Why
what
don't
I'd
you
say.
just walk past me right now and walk out the door?
You can go.
Yeah.
You're free
just
to go.
leave.
Listen, you got.
I'm
a
going to
wife
kill
and-
your boss in like 15 minutes.
Here's I think one of our biggest gripes with all the superhero movies, and me and Evan talk about this all the time, is we always get this hero dude, right? And he breaks into the fucking castle or something, and he kills like 15 henchmen. Like, doesn't that make him evil? Like, these henchmen are not the main bad guys. Like, they're just
Right,
getting
he's like,
paid.
oh, it's got my wife upstairs. I'm just gonna kill every single
They don't
person. Like,
deserve
dude,
death.
like in the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, where he's just
He kills 25 dudes. At what point are
There's a
you
guy-
more evil?
He's like, there's a guy with a machine gun that's like guarding the house.
yeah, and he
He
kills
doesn't
them.
know what's going on inside. His job is to watch the house and make sure no one comes in.
He
And
makes
you jump over the
25
fence.
bucks an hour. You know what I mean?
He's got fucking family to feed.
He's
Maybe
got-
he's working late like that night
Dude,
because
it's
he's
his
got, like,
third job.
he's paying for his daughter's birthday party or something like
She's got to
that.
get to college someday, and he's fucking just pulling
So
extra
he's
shit.
outside the fucking freezing cold in Moscow or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck they
okay,
are.
so some evil dude goes, he's like, can you guard this room? We're having a private meeting. He's like, is there anything shitty going on? Will there be trouble? I was like, no, we have some people stalking us, and like, we just want a safe room, so guard this with a gun. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that they really have nuclear bombs
no,
in there,
dude,
and
he
James
probably
Bond
was
is coming.
responding to an ad on Craigslist that said, "Hey, we're looking for someone to guard a house."
Yeah, we need privacy.
Yeah.
Come guard a house. And then Liam Neeson jumps down, snaps this dude's neck. He's dead. But somehow Liam Neeson is still a good guy.
Oh no, he just wipes his hands clean after. He's like, "I got my daughter back."
I got my daughter. I saved 2 people. I killed 30
Well,
Islamic
dude, that's
people.
essentially what the movie Taken 2 is all about. And I don't want to get into a movie review, but basically Taken 2 is just the dad of all the henchmen, like leaders.
Yeah.
He's just like, we got to get revenge on this guy. He just killed like all of my sons and like all
Why
these
are they
people.
evil? They're just trying to kill one asshole who killed fucking their
No,
assholes.
he just wants fucking.
This is how war starts. Is just continue revenge. That's another factor.
Yeah,
Just-
I think to end the topic of war, I would say, you know what? Live and let live.
Yeah, but how many code reds would I take from you for you to really start a war with me? Like 19 million?
No, listen. If you just took Code Reds, I'd be like, he probably had some people over. He drank a bunch of Code Reds. Now, if I was like standing in the living room looking at the kitchen, and you just took my Code Reds and started pouring them out into the sink, that's when it would go into war. Because I'd be like, he's not using them with his friends. He's not
just-
enjoying it.
it's just
he's
hatred.
just taking it and just pouring it
Pouring it
out
out.
as he looks at me in the
Well,
face, and
let
I'd
me-
be like, "That's fucking. I'm
Let
going
me-
to war with this asshole."
Let me give you an even crazier scenario. All right, bear with me. I feel like if a country restricted America's Code Red supply, like that we would go to war. Not because
Maybe
we
like
want Code Red, but because they're trying to keep us from a basic right. Like if China was like, no more soda for you, America, and we're like, all right, well, that's probably a good idea, but you're keeping us from our fucking soda, and on principle, America's going to kick your ass.
Yeah, we're gonna
Is that
have
too
to
crazy?
send like at least a couple drone planes over to see what they're up to.
Like, why are you restricting Code Red? We're going to have to fucking figure this out.
Dude, people would freak the fuck out if that happened.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, hey
if
guys,
it
listen.
really happened tomorrow, like China is keeping us from having Code Red. What would be your reaction? Would you be like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going on?
From this day forward, no one shall ever eat Doritos again.
Yeah.
Cool Ranch, hot
America would
salsa,
freak the fuck out.
anything. No Doritos. It's
They're
all gone.
They're gone. America would go to war, dude. Like, if something really popular disappeared, like Coke, we'd be like, what?
Well, Twinkies kind of disappeared for a little bit,
Oh,
and
and
there was
we
people on the
enraged.
internet that were enraged.
Yeah,
and I think they're bringing it back, right?
Yeah, it is coming back. But
So-
Twinkies aren't even high. They're really good, but, like, if something, like,
That's-
daily got taken away, like
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Like, what if they were like, no one can use any more milk products?
we'd go to war.
Where, yeah, North
We go
Korea
to
is
war
not
over
going.
milk.
He's not trying to kill us. You know, the leader of North Korea is not trying to kill us. He's gonna send sniper teams out to just assassinate dairy cows.
Well, it would probably happen. It would probably happen more naturally. Like, okay, China needs a surplus of steak, so they can't send any more steak to us. So no Kobe beef for the rest of America.
Oh my
That-
God!
I'm just saying that's a scenario where a country needed like all of their supply of something we usually get, like Guinness or something like that.
Or
you
what
know?
if like ethnic foods of their own like countries like came specifically from the countries. Like if you order pizza,
we won't rage over.
If you order pizza, the Italian food place like, oh, we just got these fresh in from Italy. These pizzas here are amazing. You can't get these over in fucking California.
No, we wouldn't. I don't think we would rage over anything that wasn't like really American. Like if you got rid of something you couldn't get rid of pizza. That's just like a style of cooking. You could get rid of a brand like Doritos, but you couldn't say no more.
If you were caught making pizza-shaped pizzas, you will have your hand chopped off.
You die. No more bread and cheese combinations ever again.
In a circle? No. In a square? It has to be within this specification.
It has to be a rhomboid, basically. Or we go to war.
You cannot have any even length sides of this pizza.
All right, let's get off the war. Peace.
Right, done. Peace.
All right. My topic, I didn't tell you. I said EDC.
EDC.
We're EDC.
Oh, I'm excited.
What is EDC?
EDC is a festival in Las Vegas on the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They shut it down, and it's a music festival of electronic music. They have fucking carnival rides. It's like a ravers. It's like a raver thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're two old assholes, and we're gonna go fucking check this thing out. So what do men like you and me who are not typical ravers and fucking because you got to make this funny for the folks listening. Give me a typical day, and you and me as two old nerdy assholes go into a mega culture or a mega fucking show like this.
First of all, if we were younger, we would just like not care about all the situations that we put ourselves through before we actually go, because we're at our late 20s.
Yeah.
And we all, we're always thinking about, what's going to happen next.
What's going to happen to me in this event?
And we overthink scenarios. Where
we
when
plan everything out.
Oh, dude, if I was 20 or 22 or something like that,
You're
going,
fuck it.
I'd be like, I don't care. Let's go do it.
Let's just go do it.
Fuck it. Yeah, we'll go for the
you
full weekend.
Like, what hotel should we stay in? How?
Is that the best rate? Should I go on Travelocity?
Do we have enough time?
Is the front desk going to be busy?
I have to get off work. What am I going to do?
Should I rotate my tires before I take my truck out there?
Have I got an oil change? Should we take your car or my car? Like, we worry about pretty much everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can't speed because that'd be another speeding ticket, which is another 5 points in my license, which means I'd have to get a day off work on Saturday to go to fucking traffic school, so it's not going to work out.
Do we get a hotel for 3 nights or 4 nights? I don't want to be too tired for the night that we get there.
Well, I don't want to get pissed off and then come back and then have like an extra night where I just didn't even use it at all.
And people think this is like a fake combo, but this is a real combo that happens.
No, we've already kind of started talking about this, and it's this weekend.
Yeah. So, what are we gonna do? Like, what's the game plan?
I think we go there and just, you know what? I think the best advice I've ever gotten was, you gotta be you, boo.
Be you, boo.
Be yourself.
Let loose.
Let loose. Be the let loose version of yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Don't, if you don't fucking have fucking ring pops that you're eating all the time, don't put ring pops on. Be yourself.
So you don't want me to get in like furry boots and like
if you want to wear furry boots and like a mesh shirt, that'd be fine.
You don't want me to go as like a furry or like wear like 18 bracelets or just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you can do whatever you want.
Here's what I am going to be is comfortable.
Okay. Comfortable.
I'm not dressing nice. I'm dressing in fucking like gym shorts and some tennis shoes, and like I would just want to be comfortable so I can let loose. Because if I'm in like something like a dress shirt and fuck it, you and me, we're going.
It's gonna be out during the day and into the night as well, and it's in Las Vegas, so it's gonna be warm.
It's from actually 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., dude.
Oh, so okay, so it's not like you'd be walking around
all night, dude. There's no daytime, so like.
Oh shit, that's right.
I'm gonna look like I'm at the gym. Basically, I'm gonna have like a shirt, some shorts.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I'm guaranteed no one's gonna care.
I don't give a shit.
That's what I'm saying. No one's gonna care.
I don't need to fucking so.
You're not trying to win the fucking costume contest.
Yeah,
this isn't fucking your high school fucking Halloween dance.
All right, so that's how I get loose. Is fucking be you, boo. Be comfortable.
I think my biggest thing when I go to these festivals and concerts in general is that I get really uncomfortable around big crowds of people, and when there's people fucking shoving into me and stuff like that.
So what are you gonna do?
So my big thing I want to do is just relax and get comfortable, and just be around friends and music and enjoy myself.
You're gonna get pushed around. You're gonna get sweaty. That's a part of the deal, dude. Like it's.
If you're dancing with a hot girl and she's been up all night, she's probably gonna have a little bit of BO. That's human.
Okay.
That's a human thing.
You're
That's
saying
fine.
Before that was distracting you?
I'm saying
girls were giving off BO?
Could be.
No, they smell beautiful. They pour on like 9 pounds of perfume.
Some of them do, but I mean,
all right, well, yeah,
it's
you
going
got
from
your
10 to 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I guarantee around
getting
6
pretty
o'clock in the
raunchy,
morning,
huh?
girls are gonna get a little armpit hair is gonna start growing back and all that kind of shit.
Well, if we're still conscious at 6 a.m. in the morning, I'll be really surpsurprised.
I think this Fuckcast is gonna be like our last.
Is this our last one?
Our last
Because
one because we're gonna die.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. We have, we're gonna smoke a lot, and we're gonna be in a fucking. We're gonna be in a.
We're gonna get ourselves
festival.
we're gonna get ourselves comfortable in whatever means
We're
possible.
gonna get ourselves in trouble.
We're probably gonna maybe we'll go before we go and like have like a fucking spa treatment.
I don't want these people. I think these people are listening to us and thinking that we planned it all out, and that's because we're goody two shoes and we're not gonna get rowdy, dude. We have things that are illegal planned, and we're gonna get a little bit cray. So that's why we planned it all out.
And the thing is, I think a lot of the times when people think of these festivals, they think of just like all the visuals and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
another plan of mine is just take it all in, soak it up.
Soak it up, Romine.
I think I'm gonna try to go off the grid. I think I'm just gonna not be taking pictures and stuff like that.
Off the grid.
I think you and we should rely on teamwork to get through this.
Here's what I'm gonna propose to you. Okay, good teamwork. All right. I love you, man. You're one of my best friends. But I think we should have an alone time hour or two also, like, hey, because sometimes you let loose a certain way with your friends. And then
say, hey, man, we're going to meet back here in 1 hour.
Yeah, just go fucking
get off the grid, and I'm gonna be popping. I'm gonna give you $10, $20, and be like, all right, man, here you go. Peel off some fives for you.
I'll see you in 2 hours, bud.
Yeah, go get some tokens. Play all the video games you want to play.
I'm gonna go over here. You go over there. We'll see you in 2 hours.
See if you can win on NBA Jam.
We'll see who can get more lost.
Yeah,
and then the other person's deal is to save the other. Whoever gets more lost, the other person has to go save them. All right.
I gotta tell you also, I'm a little scared of going back to Las Vegas because last time we went there, we had an incident where we were assaulted.
We were assaulted with breast milk.
Breast milk was sprayed in and around our faces.
Dude, what's your problem? Because I see the opposite. I'm like, I can't wait to get in another situation like that. Like,
I think,
not the exact one, but something crazy like that.
I think that she set the bar very high when she squirted us with breast milk in our faces on the dance floor because I don't think whatever happens, unless we die, is going to be crazier than last time.
What? It's not breast milk and then death. There's shit in between that. Like, there's crazy stuff that's going to happen. Dude, we're going to be 3 days in Vegas at a festival with, we're going to be hammered. We're going to be out of our minds. Crazy shit's going to happen, all right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be like going to your local concert, okay? It's going to be pretty insane. And we have 4 nights at a hotel, and I don't know if you know anybody going. I'm going to say no. Knowing you, I think you know 0 people going, or do you know someone going?
I know some people going.
Okay, I know some people going, so we're going to get mixed up.
It's a big festival, people.
All right. So I think someone listening to this might fucking be there. We got like 3 people.
Yeah, we'll sign a fucking autograph.
If you want to see Evan Roman and McKay Jaffe at EDC,
all jacked up on something,
I will jack off in your mouth, and he will shake your hand, and it'll be great for you. That's how we sign.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's a little extreme.
Good times.
But, the fans got to have what the fans got to have.
I'll rub it on your forehead like in fucking Lion King when he says Simba. Simba.
No, you Romind. Or something.
You just got Romind. All right, user suggestions, I believe, is next. Are we done with EDC? Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah, we're done.
It's going to be fun. Pound it. We're going to pound it. Yeah. Boom. Take care of one another. But also let loose. And be you.
Communication is key.
Communication is key.
And be you, boo.
And be you.
All right, I'm looking up the topics right now.
All right, Evan's a little lax on. He's not on top of the ball here, man. You just drop. Sorry, guys. Usually when we have user suggestion, we have our shit together. But tonight, we don't have anything together. Might be this lemon.
You guys are also witnessing the daily verbal abuse I typically get.
You like it is the problem. You like the abuse.
How many comments do we have?
Like 11. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So, first one
is from me.
Is from you. You link to our YouTube page. Thank you. It's a good site.
Yeah.
We also have our movie reviews, our fucking movie reviews.
Go to the YouTube channel. You're probably at the YouTube channel listening to this unless you're on iTunes, but whatever.
All right. First one. Dusty says, "Fuck a few words. How about the fact that butt plugs look like rubber Christmas trees?" Well, I think, Dusty, the reason butt plugs are shaped like that is so you can ease into it. Start off small, end up big.
Oh, so there's a science behind it. It's not just like.
You can't just sit on a coffee can.
So why is a Christmas tree shaped like a Christmas tree? Because like, is it easier to
Whoa,
access?
whoa.
Okay, it's because
Christmas trees because it expands out that way because trees grow up.
yeah, and it's
And
got
then
to
there's
get.
the ones when the branches start off in the low area, they get longer because as it's going up,
It has to
the
support
branches are
itself.
spreading out. It has to support
And
itself.
be thinner and lighter, right? So
Yeah.
it gets thinner and lighter at the top because it has to get as high as it can to the sun. So the same reason is easy access to the butt and easy access to the sun is the two reasons things are shaped like triangles.
It's all about resistance and friction, people.
You just gotta jam it in.
Whatever's your thing, whatever's your deal, Dusty. Just use lots of lube. Start off with.
Is Dusty angry about it, or was he just kind of just asking? Does he sound like he sounded angry? Like, fuck a few words, we got to figure this out.
Oh, I
guys."
think he's just acknowledging that he's breaking the rules. And you know what? I'd have to say, bold move, Dusty, and it paid off.
Starts out, sets the tone, and then everyone else follows suit. You're a leader, and I like it.
And we could have just skipped you also.
We could have. We have that power. We do run this
Yeah,
show.
Dusty, you don't fucking own us.
You don't own us. If
All
you
right, next
try it again.
Next one. Next
try
one.
it again, Dusty. You see what fucking happens.
If I see you show up on here again, Dusty,
fuck you.
let's just call this one a warning, okay? Verbal warning.
Yeah, this is a rivalry.
All right, next one. Best lines to give a bouncer when being tossed.
Like your salad tossed or out of the bar tossed?
No, like if you're getting picked up like a fucking cartoon bouncer in a cartoon,
and
picks
you're
you up by
getting
your
tossed?
and just literally throws you out of the club.
Okay, is he saying the best line to tell a bouncer so you get tossed, or like after he
Yeah,
tosses
like if you get
you?
kicked out, and be like, I didn't like this fucking club anyways.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Well,
I was on my way home, anyways.
this party really died. Good thing I'm out of here.
Is that it?
I guess. I mean, you
Is
could
there
say
something
like,
else you could say?
"Thank you, sir. May I have
My
another?"
mom throws harder than you, or something like didn't hurt at all. That's about as dumb as they get, though, right?
I think you're always gonna be the better man if you just,
Just stand up,
acknowledge that you've been thrown out of the
straighten
bar,
your shirt.
straighten your shirt out, tuck your shirt back in, and just walk home or walk to your
I would say to keep your dignity is walk halfway and then turn around and say fuck you and then keep on your way. Do you say the fuck you so you don't look like a pussy? Like, yeah, fuck you.
I think that's okay.
Okay.
After you walk for a little bit of ways where everyone's kind of
Turn
quiet,
around,
and they're
yeah,
like,
and then
all right,
go.
well he's obviously like defeated, but then you turn and be like, fuck you guys,
Fuck you guys, man.
because they're not gonna chase you after you walk.
Yeah, and if they do, you have ample distance to get away.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Japanese vending machines.
They're crazy. Do you know what they're
They
talking
have
about?
vending machines for cars.
They vend whatever the fuck they want. They
Yeah.
vend everything. It's a
Dude.
vending society.
Yeah. If you want like a fucking ice cream cone.
They're going to put a vending machine in place of a goddamn star on their goddamn flag.
Dude, I saw a video the other day and it had fucking bike rack that you put your bike rack into, and there's like a top of an elevator, and then you scan your card that you get, and a little claw comes out, takes your bike, and it puts it down in like this whole crazy storage thing. It's like this big spiral thing underground.
Is there a reason they're doing it? Is it more efficient? Like, is
Well,
it
they're
helpful?
if you're
or
especially
they
in
just like it?
well, in Japan they have everyone like rides their bikes and commutes, so they have like big fields. It's like parking lots, but it's just really just bicycles.
What?
So they're saying that if they can use that above ground area for something like a business or
So all the bikes are down below in a fucking
less
vending
congestion
machine?
on the battery. Yeah,
That's fucking crazy. And they're saying they're doing that with cars now too, right? Like
yeah.
at
No, they're doing that with cars.
a
Absolutely.
big parking lot or something like that.
Yeah.
What don't they vend? What do the Japanese not vend? Like,
I mean, you
is
can-
virginity vended? Like, I guess that's a whorehouse.
Right? That is kind of exactly what it is. Human trafficking stuff.
So do they hang them like vendors? Like you walk in and there's like 18 Chinese girls and you're like, oh, I'll take a C7.
Whoa. No.
And then it just comes and
No,
drops
it's like,
her in your bed.
dude. What if it was like a skill crane?
Like you always want the hot girl is just the claw is never gonna grab.
Never gonna grab.
You gotta go for the 6 or the 7. You go for the 9. She's lubed up. The claw never.
Chugunk.
Or like the claw is always fucked up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's not. You could never win.
Yeah, you could never pick anything up.
So is that how they catch predators? They lure them into a claw game of virgins and little kids that the claw doesn't work.
I'm looking forward to the future of vending machines.
Well,
All right, Nicole Knox. You know you're gonna. We knew she was gonna sign up. Jesus Christ, Nicole.
Yeah.
Is she hot? Nicole, are you good looking?
She's 16. We cannot answer this question.
Okay. Nah, let's just go ahead and read her topic then, Miss Nicole Knox.
She's a good, she's an attractive young adult.
You can say that she's attractive.
Okay. I don't want the cops.
But that was my question: is she an attractive
you said,
young?
Is she hot? Did you say that?
I think I did.
Yeah, but you didn't know she was underage at the time.
I didn't.
All right,
but that doesn't hold up in the court of law.
What'd she say?
All right, so she said, "How dumb Facebook is for doing updates when nothing is freaking broken. If it's not broke, don't try to fucking fix it."
Is she yelling at Facebook?
Nicole, that's not actually a question, is it?
She wants us to talk about it, though. It's a topic. You don't have to ask a question. This isn't
There
AMA.
is not one single question mark on there. Okay, so Facebook is going through a lot of things you probably don't know about, Nicole. I'm not sure about all the stuff that goes on.
Dude, I'm not a genius. I don't make billions of dollars running a program.
Do you know how your toaster works? Because if you don't, then don't worry about it. It works. It toasts your toast. Don't worry about the man behind the curtain.
Yeah, if someone's trying to improve your goddamn toaster, you're going to leave them alone, all right? They're trying to improve Facebook. You're saying when it first started, it was perfect? Like,
yeah.
They're trying to make improvements.
Nicole runs 1.0.
And if they fuck it up, we'll all just move to something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
The best thing you can do is write a letter to your congressman.
Yeah, tell him, hey, Facebook ruined my life. Like, who cares? They're changing it.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Okay.
All right, next one is Superman.
Have you seen it yet?
I have not seen the new Superman movie, but I've heard it's amazing.
Well, most people, Superman, the new one, Man of Steel, does fall into the category of please don't spoil it because like it just came out this weekend. Unless someone's listening to this like 15 years in the future, and then we could spoil it for them if they still haven't seen it.
No, I think it'd be cute if they go like, "Oh yeah, they had spoiler alerts back then."
All right. So Superman is the shit, in my opinion. It's the best superhero movie I've seen yet.
I've never been a big fan of Superman as a character.
Yeah, but you're gonna like this one because
I think I'm definitely gonna like the movie. I like Zack Snyder. I like the tone of the one. I only saw one trailer. I saw like the very first trailer. I didn't watch anything else. No TV spots, nothing.
This is what I do these days. I watch a trailer up to the point where I feel I'm interested. Like a comedy, I'll watch it. I don't watch the whole thing. Like as soon as I think
you don't want to hear all the funny jokes and stuff like that.
As soon as I know I want to see it, I turn it off. So like I watched the trailer for This Is the End, like with all the famous people in it, and I watched like 10 seconds of it. It was like done. I'm not watching anything else. So Superman, I did that. I watched like 15 seconds of it. It was like, oh, I'm gonna go see this. But it paid off because without spoiling it, this movie veered towards something that I like and you like, which is it's more cinematic. Like it's very like it's not like cheesy. It's very.
What they do is they're letting the medium of videography.
Oh yeah, it's very
paint
cinematographic.
A picture for you.
It's amazing. Yeah, so I think you're gonna really enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it,
and the fans will enjoy it. But I met someone who didn't enjoy it, and they were an idiot, and I almost punched them in the face. But they were a girl, so you can't do that.
No, you can't punch girls in the face.
Okay.
All right, Rachel Bone. Shout out to Rachel Bone.
Rachel Bone.
She says cats.
Oh, no shit, Rachel Bone said cats.
Is she a crazy cat? She is. She's a crazy cat
girl. She doesn't
girl.
know how to talk about anything but cats. And all her messaging, everything, have cats involved in it. It's crazy. Rachel, tone it down the amount of cats that you have in your life.
You're going down a narrow road here of craziness.
Yeah, she doesn't see it because crazy cat ladies, they love it. They love they love cats and stuff like that.
Cats are their babies.
They don't see it as a problem, but it is. So Rachel,
I think Rachel's got a good chance of finding a nice young man and getting married and having kids. I don't think
she doesn't.
I don't think she's far enough down I don't think she's at the point of no return yet.
She's gone.
You think she's a lost soul?
She is a lost cause. Rachel, if you're listening, and I know you are. You're someone who I know is hooked
She's going to be living in a mobile home somewhere with fucking 18 cats.
Fucked. Your life is over.
Her food stamps go right to the fucking feed store for the cat feed.
Done. You are going to work at a cat food store just so you can she's going to work at the factory where they can it just so she can steal extra cans or something because it's going to ruin her life.
Shit, man.
Okay. Sorry,
it's
Rachel.
Dark and deep.
I didn't mean that.
All right, next one.
She's a nice girl.
Matt says, most difficult decision you have ever made, and do you have any regrets? Wow.
This dude went deep on us.
Matt's pulling at our heartstrings right now.
So you want to go first or you want me to go first?
Biggest
decision you ever had to make in your life, I guess he's saying. Like what was the biggest decision you had to make? I think my biggest decision was breaking up with my girlfriend and moving from Florida to Phoenix. It was just like I didn't have the money. I didn't have but it was just like I gotta do something different. You know what I mean? My life is not going where I want it, and I had to make a big decision that was going to change my life and cause a lot of grief with certain people. So that was it. Is that too deep?
Way too deep. Way too deep.
Okay. Do you want me to change it? My biggest decision was I was at the grocery store and I was like, damn, should I get fucking? I really had this conflict in my head. All right, today I wanted thin provolone, but it was $3.59 for one pack. But thin pepper jack cheese was 2 for $5. So
shit.
I wanted provolone.
I recognize the severity of this issue.
I wanted provolone, but the value was pepper jack, and I went with pepper jack. You know, that was,
I would have gone for more bang for my buck. I think.
Was that good enough? Big decision, or was that too far in the opposite direction?
I think you're good.
Okay.
I think you covered a very broad spectrum.
Well,
I'll go a little deep. I'll say one of my big decisions I made was quitting my job where I was making salary. I was basically running a department for this company, and I decided, hey, with photography and all this stuff going on, I want to maybe work like part-time or full-time or not be the manager anymore.
And you had to fucking make a big boy decision and move on, right? Yeah. How about regrets?
Oh, do I have any regrets?
Yeah. He says regret. Do you regret that decision? I don't regret my decision at all.
I don't regret that decision at all. That's the
best
thing I ever did.
It was a great fucking decision.
Yeah.
So that's what we're saying to you guys. Man up.
Oh, there's definitely decisions I make that I have regretted, though.
Well, let's not get
that
into
one,
that.
But no,
but
yeah.
do you regret your big fucking decision?
No,
me neither. Otherwise, you'd probably kill yourself, right? If you make a big decision and then it all crashes down.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know anything about that. Don't kill yourself.
All right. Brandon says, how come? First of all, your grammar is terrible. How come so many fashion photographers go to the porn industry?
Because sex sells and is fun.
I think that perfectly describes it. It's actually really true. And I think once you have the ability, then you have interest in experimenting and playing around. And some people are, some people can, some people cannot.
When you start shooting fashion, I wouldn't say most, like, let's be honest, most fashion shooters are like guys, I guess, right? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm generalizing, but most shooters are guys, right? And they like to shoot good-looking women, and part of that is sex, whether it's fashion or not. So, like, it's a very easy transition, I think. Oh, I'm shooting fashion, hot girls. Now I have access to hot girls who want to wear a little bit less. Then I have access to girls who want to wear nothing. Then I have access to girls who want to wear nothing and do stuff. And you're like, well, shit, this is fun, you know? It's a slippery slope.
But I think it's also more, it's not like a taboo thing to do now. You know, I think back in the old days, you'd have to be like, oh, I'm going to come up with an alias name and make sure that my true identity, in case I want to be a senator or something someday. Now it's like,
whatever, I'm a porn star.
Yeah, whatever.
You know,
it's like,
porn.
it's mainstream.
Yeah.
It's not an underground thing that's like taboo.
Well, that makes me feel good. Does that make you feel good?
It does.
Those people, porn stars have rights. Don't they?
Oh, dude,
they can vote.
Yeah, they get fucking health benefits, I'm sure.
They can get married. Porn stars can get married. Even though it's against everything the fucking sanctity of marriage stands for.
Oh, dude, that'd be so funny.
What is that
We should go and protest that sometime. Like, hey, porn stars are people too.
We should go do that.
I could be able to marry someone if I want. Just because I'm a porn star doesn't mean I can't be faithful to one woman.
Just because I fuck everyone doesn't mean I can't.
Yeah,
fulfill.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah, like
I would never fuck someone off the clock.
Shouldn't porn stars have less rights than gay people? Because at least gay people would stick to their partner, which is the sanctity of marriage.
Would they?
Are you saying that gay people are promiscuous across the board?
Yes.
You're very sexist.
I'm saying that they can be.
Sexist or racist or something else?
I'm saying that they could be either way.
If you hate gays, what are you?
So you're saying that if you're in a gay relationship with someone, that you can never break up and you can never get divorced?
Not if you're married. Well, marriage is bullshit anyways, but that was the point. But a porn star, it's like fucks other people and gets married. Like I don't know. I think I'm confusing myself, but I do think that porn stars should have less rights than gay people. But go back to my other question. What are you if you hate gays? You're not racist. You're not sexist.
Homophobic.
You're just homophobic? It doesn't like...
Yeah.
That's just its own hate category? Homophobia?
Yes.
It's its own thing.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't fall into just a hate crime. It's just a hate crime, huh?
Yeah, hate crime could be I hate, whatever.
I hate goddamn Cheerios. Just fucking kill someone.
You want to be in my club? I hate Cheerios too. We'll start a club.
Or we hate people who don't love Cheerios or something like that.
Our next topic comes from, holy shit, Evan Romine.
What?
How did I write in?
Evan Romine listens. Wait, it's like, does Evan Romine listen to this show?
Evan's not just a listener. He's also me.
He's also a star. So
I think if
why
there was
did you just thought you could just go in and suggest on your own podcast?
I thought it was going to be more people writing in, but there's only like 11.
So you wanted to make it, there's 10, and you wanted to make it 11? You thought that would put it over the top?
No, I thought the conversation was going to keep going, so I thought I was going to be like mixed in the middle somewhere, not the very last
one. And you got caught.
And I got
red-handed.
caught. Yeah.
Hey, so what did you pick?
Pizza.
And then what else? You said something else.
I said pizza. Actually, I just like to talk with the Italian accent, which is very true. It's one of my favorite accents to do.
Didn't we already talk about pizza today? You want to talk about pizza again? Or you didn't know we were going to talk about pizza, so you put pizza.
Oh, shit.
So what do you like about pizza?
I think I subconsciously want to talk about pizza. No, we were talking about if you actually had to, like, get the, like getting fucking pizza sent from Italy. Like, you can only get pizza in Italy.
Oh. So,
like, if the people's ethnic foods are, like, proprietary, like, if you want to get fucking Dan noodles, you can't get them in the United States. It's going to be very expensive because we have to ship them in.
I'm going to reveal something very, very deep about me.
About pizza?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone who knows me thinks that cheese fries are like my big thing. Like,
shit!
Like but cheese fries are the thing I like. If I go out, I gotta have cheese fries. Like I crave it the most, so it's like my favorite food. But pizza is my weakness. Like, if I eat like just any little bit of pizza or a bite of pizza, I will consume a whole fucking pizza. Like, so I think pizza is like my biggest problem.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, pizza is the biggest problem, not cheese fries. Cheese fries is just the thing I like the most.
Ladies and gentlemen, I thought cheese fries were going to be the thing. This episode of the Fuckcast is directed by fucking M. Night Shyamalan.
McKay Shyamalan. Just fucking put a twist on all your hearts.
Well, that's I think pizza's just a miracle food.
It is beautiful.
Cuz it's one of those things where you could literally, vegetarians, whoever, if you just get a bunch of pizzas, you usually get one cheese pizza, you cover all the bases. There's probably going to be one asshole who's like, oh, I'd like a salad instead. You're like, we're not going to get a fucking salad from fucking pizza place.
It's a great American thing to order. I don't know. Do they do that in China and shit like that? And is it like, oh, let's all order pizza. Who wants a pizza?
Man, I'm sick of noodles.
I don't want Chinese food anymore. Let's order a pizza. So, like, you sit around and play video. You're right. It does cover the whole party. Like, you could have a party of 40 kids, and you just drop, like, 10 boxes of pizza, and everyone's fucking golden, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's not much. You can't do that. What other food do you do that with? Like, you can't do it with burgers. Like, some asshole always wants a cheeseburger or a hamburger, or some asshole wants a hot dog instead of a hamburger.
I brought my own meat. Can you grill up a turkey burger?
Yeah,
instead?
like, it's pizza covers for everyone, which makes it a miracle drug, right?
Well, and it's pizza's good when it's cold, when it's fresh, when it's reheated. It's good.
So,
it's still good. There's no wrong way to eat pizza.
So does pizza win as the number one food? Like, if we had to rank foods like that are the best food all around, is pizza number one?
Oh yes, I think so.
You sound like a Southern woman.
What else is there?
Oh yes.
What would be pizza's biggest competitor?
I don't know. Fucking cheeseburger, I guess. Because
what about ice cream?
No way, not even close. Like, ice cream is a dessert. Pizza, pizza is the main course. We're not comparing. It's a whole different ballgame.
See, would you say the burger? Because you can have different kinds of burgers. A burger is basically meat or whatever in the middle, and in a bun and in a bun. So it's a definable style of a way to eat food, like pizza is. Because pizza's not the ingredient.
No,
pizza is a method of eating.
A method.
Fucking bread and cheese and tomatoes and stuff.
Yeah, so pizza wins for me. I think number one. So we're gonna write to our congressman.
I would say, we're gonna write to our congressman and let him know
about pizza. Let him know. We're gonna strike a motion in Congress. Pizza's.
I got an idea. What if we got a billboard that was like a busy intersection, and we put pizza. Learn more at pizza.gov.
Pizza facts.
Pizzafacts.org.
Does no one give a fuck enough about pizza? Like, pizza's so popular that it doesn't get its...
Pizza sales have been slowly declining in this country recently.
The dark side of pizza.
We need it. Yeah.
We need to do a documentary on pizza.
Man, every time I turn on the news, it's pizza has murdered 6 people in this small village or something like that. Man, pizza gets a bad rap.
Okay, and with
I think we need to get pizza back in the limelight and back in a nice positive image. And we need an image consultant.
I know what we're saying is funny, but I do not know why the fuck we're talking about it. It makes absolute zero sense.
Because past Evan told future Evan that we were going to talk about it.
But the way we're talking about pizza is completely retarded. So I think that how much time do we have? That concludes.
I think that concludes it, people. I mean, it's just going to go downhill from here. It's been a steady decline.
Well, we peaked somewhere. I don't know if it was Pizza Gangsters and stuff like that, but it's the end of the show.
That's the end of the show,
it
guys.
Must end. And
we always do this. We always spend so much time saying goodbye to people. You know what? Fucking
they like
done.
It.
3, 2, 1, done.
No. We must keep going.
We're not doing anything.
I'm not ready to let go.
I'm ready to let go. You can talk to the people alone for a little, okay?
Can you explain to me how to let go? Like, how do you let go of this?
I'm gonna edit this out. It will just basically whenever we stop talking, I'll just say go. We'll just stop it.
Don't edit this out. It'll be helpful to my growth because you show this to me and be like, look, if you don't say bye, we go into this 10-minute spiral.
The last 15 minutes is basically just us
you crying,
complaining about everything's taking too long and how we're gonna edit it.
Okay, so just breathe and say bye.
I would say just breathe.
And say bye.
Give me a countdown from 10. Okay?
10. No, that's gonna make me nervous. That's like a rocket.
From 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And then we're done, right?
I don't know. How do you end a thing like this? All right, we're gonna say bye.
Okay.
Bye. See you later.
Good night.
Are we done?
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you, my son.
No more war. Give peace, not drugs. Give peace, not war. Give hugs, not drugs. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah!